I'm AJ McLaughlin.
I'm Ryan Ruiz.
I'm DJ Rich.
I'm Ruben Cesar Telford.
I'm Clinton Martinez.
And we are the hosts of Opinions and Consequences, the podcast, the show where your opinions can lead to consequences. So, choose your words wisely. Enjoy the show. Cheer. Guys, man, welcome back to another episode of Opinions and Consequences off the books, guys. You already know this is the condensed, shortened version of the full episode. But you already know, guys, this is the thought-provoking, sometimes controversial, but always entertaining, conversational episode and show, guys. Man, I got a guest in the building, man. I want to welcome Guy to the building. What's poppin'?
What's good, bro?
How you doing?
Whoa, what's good with you?
Sharp,
Oh, man. You got me coming straight from work.
Listen, hear that, people. He's a working man. People.
Every single day, bro.
Okay then. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When you came to the door, I was like, no, I don't want to vacuum. I don't want to vacuum.
Nah, bro. I didn't even know what to expect. I was like, man, I don't know if I should bring like extra clothes to change first or anything.
See,
like
that's what I'm saying. You dress for success, though.
Yeah, basically.
Let me ask you this: since you're dressing for success, do you feel that it does energize and elevate your game?
Yeah, I think so because no matter what you wear, you kind of feed off that energy. So if you go to the gym, if you dress nice, if you put a nice workout outfit on, you feel like you do a better workout. So if I go out, because you never know who you're gonna meet, so you always gotta look presentable. Yeah, and that's what my mom always told me.
So do you feel and it's interesting because I was like that on the football field, you look good, play good type thing. Yeah. And I know you play ball, you know what I mean. So it's just one of those things where I don't know if you know what I mean, we all came up from the mud, you know what I mean? And I know we had to be scrubs at one time, but you really feel like it elevates your game?
I think so, yeah. I mean, why do you think all these professional athletes, they go through the walkway all dressed up in super crazy outfits and whatnot? You feel me? So that's how it is.
Okay. Guys, we're gonna get right into it, guys. Listen, man. Oh man, this episode is gonna get really greasy, guys. Listen, man. Let me ask you this question, man. Yeah. Can we talk about the effects of dating multiple people simultaneously, mentally, physically, and financially, etc.? What's up? Talk to me. I'm gonna pour us a drink, people. I'm gonna pour us a little drink.
Man.
Go ahead.
Oh, sheesh. No, as men, obviously, we've all done it.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna keep it real, but you got to be a certain type of person to do it. It's not for everybody.
No,
it does. It's it takes a lot of wear and tear. On your mind, like you said, physical and stuff like that, emotional. So you have to be mentally prepared of what you're getting yourself into.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think are some of the effects of it? You know what I mean? After dating those multiple people, you know what I mean? Let's put a situation on the hand. Yeah. And now, guys, I'm not talking we're not talking about you being in a relationship and all that stuff. Now, you guys got to realize when you're going through the whole dating process of taking applications, this is the process that you pretty much have to go through. You have to go through the process of weaving out who you want to talk to, who you don't want to talk to. So we're talking about this portion of it. You know what I mean? Because oh my God, you guys are cheaters. See, all men cheat. See, you know what I mean? Because
No, but women do the same thing.
Exactly.
They date multiple men at the same time.
They will word it differently. No, I would consider it
trying out my options.
Yeah, I don't want to be with the deadbeat and all that stuff. Okay, then.
Exactly.
So, what are some of the effects that you think? Like I said, financially, mentally, spiritually, that may result in you wanting to not do it anymore.
Wanting to not date multiple people?
Correct.
So basically, the way I see it, once you start dating multiple people, you start figuring out what you allow and what you won't allow.
Okay. I like that.
What you accept and what you won't.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. You're dating so many people with different personalities, different characteristics, also physically you're trying to see what you're into. Do you like them small petite girls? Do you like them thick tall girls?
BBW.
Exactly. You feel me? Exactly. Do you like the girls who got BBLs? Do you not like the girls who don't have BBLs? small butts, big butt, like all that stuff.
No, and I, you know what? I'm gonna clap that up for you. Because I feel with you.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things where it's just like mentally, you get to actually, you know, obviously, like you say, like you get to understand your needs and your wants.
Yeah.
What you like, what you don't like. Yeah. Who's more compatible with you?
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel like those are great effects. I think those are great effects for you to actually find out who you actually want to be with and who you don't want to be with. So those effects can be, I say, good. Mm-hmm. Financially, listen, ladies, men got it bad.
Yeah.
Like, because fair?
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I mean? Because like, in order for us to entertain, like if we've been entertaining multiple people, bro, that's the bag.
Yeah.
Like, and on average, a date is what, 150? Maybe 200?
I'd probably say like 200, 250.
Easy.
Minimum. Yeah.
Minimum.
If you're trying to have like a good time. Because most of the time you might not want to go to one place. You might want to go to somewhere else. Like you might want to do something like, active, and then you want to go somewhere to eat, get drinks. You feel me? So it's like that.
Yo, listen, man, I'm gonna cheers with you.
Cheers real quick, bro. There we go.
Yo, listen, I just made this from scratch, people.
He's the best. He'll make drinks. He makes food. Everything. I'm telling you.
Hey,
this guy right here.
Okay, then. You heard it here first, people. This is no joke. I made it in front of him, dog. Made it right in front of him. He's like, nah, no BS. Spiritually, now I think this is the part where it can mess you up. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like, you know what I mean, when you're dating multiple people, I feel like you have to deal with multiple personalities. Yeah. And I feel like after when you're around these people, it's like you're gauging a different person. Yeah. And then you become like one of these people that have multiple personalities. And I don't know if, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you know what I mean? You don't know if you could be yourself around this person. You want to be different around this person.
Because you lose yourself, bro.
Bingo.
Lose yourself.
Talk to him.
You feel me? You lose yourself, and then, like, you start, like, trying to adapt to, you know, be better for that one person. Does that make sense?
No, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. Because you start weaving out who you kind of want. Yeah. But then you start to, and I feel like a lot of times, and people out there, you guys know, people start to, how can I say it? Change their perspective to meet that person. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like,
you lose your values.
Correct. Yeah, you lose your values, and you kind of match that other person. Like, oh my God, I like carrots too. Yeah, yeah. You never ate carrots in your life, my G. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they end up being fake about it. So I feel like spiritually, like it could mess you up. Yeah. Like both spiritually and mentally.
Because it takes a lot on you. Like
it takes a toll.
It does. Like, you get very overwhelmed. Sometimes you start getting agitated, especially, you know, like dealing with shorties. If we're being honest, you gotta like be mentally tough, like to be doing all that, you know, because they're dealing with like all this emotions. And then like if you're not like, I don't know what's the word, like if you're not like considerate, right? If you're not considerate of emotions, you're considered like a bad person. Correct. But they don't know what you're going through, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, because it's just one of those things where it's just like everybody wants you to be the perfect match for them. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of times, you know, especially like in a dating world, like especially when you're meeting somebody, you don't know what's considerate, what's not considerate. Yeah. You don't know, you know what I mean? Because you're obviously getting to know this person. Yeah. But all in all, I think dating multiple people, you know, obviously respectfully people, it's great in the sense that, you know, you get to understand what you want and what you don't want in your life, which is understandable, ladies and gentlemen. But at the same time, guys, like, you know, obviously like dating multiple people at the same time, it does take a toll on you. It does take a huge toll on you. And like you either got to figure out if you want to just stop doing it, focus on one person, give it your all. You can do the 100%, like, you know what I mean? But it's totally up to you.
Yeah, I mean, some people fall into the habit, though. They, like, can't get out of the habit. They don't know when to quit while they're ahead. Damn. Feel me? So,
I feel like you need to run for president. I ain't gonna hold you. I know you had something that you wanted to talk about. I know you asked when do you come to realization that you gotta leave the game and settle down?
You try to answer that question first,
okay,
and then I'll give you my answer.
Listen, we got short time on this one. Okay, listen. All right. I think that when you found your match, and when you found the value of not only yourself, you found happiness. Yeah. And obviously we were speaking a little bit but I feel like organically it has to go good. Yeah. That's when you make that realization that you're like, yo, bro, I'm ready to settle down. Yeah. In short, go ahead. For
me, honestly, I think what you said is true about the organic part. Like a lot of things are forced. Like when two people don't get along, and I've been a victim of that. You know, like I've forced like a relationship while it was not there before, or a shorty did the same thing. But you gotta understand, like sometimes we have like a bad habit of trying to see if the grass is greener on the other side.
All the time.
You feel me?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I've done that a lot, bro.
I feel like we all have done that. We're all guilty of doing that. So and it's one of those things where we just got to know what's worth it for us. And at the same time, it's just like until we actually, you know, because this is all in relevance to everything. Once we've narrowed out who's who do we want to be with, that's when we're gonna kind of figure out like, okay, I'm happier, I'm more valued with this person. Yeah. I'm happier, I'm more valued or cared for from this person. Right. You know what I mean? Right. But and everybody has their things that they want to be valued for, and like I you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's just like I feel like everyone has. I guess what's the thing? The what
thing?
The five
love languages.
Bingo.
Yeah, the 5 love languages.
Which I think is useless if you don't have no attractions.
Yeah.
You know,
no matter how hard they try to follow that, like it won't even work out. Correct. If, like mentally you're not there with them.
If you're not physically attracted to them and all that extra stuff, like, you know what I mean? I don't care.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't care about your love language. You know what I mean? Let me ask you this, though. You know, because this is all in relevance to everything that we're talking about. How do you feel about having options when dating? See, this is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets tricky. Yeah.
I don't know. Some people might get upset, bro. I don't know.
Keep it on it. No. The good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah.
Good, bad, and ugly.
You want to start with the ugly or the good?
Yeah, we can start with ugly.
You want to start with the ugly?
We can start with ugly.
All right. So if you're dating and you have options, are you gonna try to keep it like low key? Are you gonna try to keep it to yourself? Or are you gonna be open about it? Which way you going?
If I'm dating, I'm having options, man. I'm being open about it.
A lot of guys don't.
A lot of guys don't. You know what I mean? And I feel like it comes down to it where, yo, you want the bitter truth or a sweet lie?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be open about it, but like I feel like having options. The ugly is the fact that, you know, you are selling yourself short. You are, I guess, devaluing yourself.
Yeah.
And you are limiting yourself to greater opportunities.
Yeah.
The ugly.
I think the ugly is trying to have your cake and eat it too.
I'm with that.
I feel like all of us done that.
All of us.
Because if a shorty told you that, I have options, we're all getting tight. Every single one of us.
Everyone's getting tight. You're getting big man.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about big man.
Facts.
Yo, you're gonna get upset. Like,
oh my goodness. I was sick the minute shorty told me like, oh yeah, like I'm dating other people. I'm seeing other guys. I was sick.
Solid.
Knowing I was doing the same thing.
I'm taking a shot to the mouth.
Bro.
The whole cup.
Nah, bro. I'm taking the bottle, bro.
Yeah, taking the bottle. No ice. No ice, bro. No ice, bro.
At all.
One straw. Dog, I'm dead ass. Like listen, guys, and if you want to sit there and freak the funk saying like, nah, yo, I'm not even like that. Listen, everyone's
like that.
That if you have options, especially if you catch feelings. If you catch feelings, it's rizzy.
Yep.
You catch feelings.
Yep.
Come on. And everyone has caught feelings in any type of optional relationship. You know what I mean? The bad.
I mean, you said you're keeping it open, right?
I'm keeping it open.
You're gonna compete. You're gonna keep it like a stack
Correct.
with Shorty, right? So if you're gonna keep it a stack with Shorty, the bad is like, all right, you tell her, then like, I'm not doing this no more. How you gonna take that?
Oh man. See, that's the pressure. That's the pressure part. That's the pressure. Yeah. That's pressure. That's pressure. Yeah, you have. Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, is she like?
Like, are you cool with her? Like
yeah, like yeah. Is she like? Are we like? Is she like the number one pick, or is she like the
number one first draft pick?
Damn, she don't want to do it no more.
Like why? Because she's your star player right now.
What she wants more time, or what she want? We're creating scenarios.
The bad thing, that's the thing. If you have options, is the time thing because it's like it's all right, you got a main, right?
You're right.
You got your
you got main. You got like you got MJ. Yep. You got the bench,
right? And then you got the bench players,
and then you got somebody that wants to make the team.
Exactly. That's the bad. That's what I think.
But okay. But see,
it gets messy.
All right, let's switch that up because it won't be fair if you have the first round draft pick and she says you want more time.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna give you the more time. I'm a franchise tag.
Yeah.
But what if what if the one on the one that's trying to make the team?
She wants a max contract.
Max contract. You let her go. You let her go, and you spend minimum bag on her.
Yeah. Let her go. No. Damn.
Yo,
that's
like,
no. No.
You see how situations switch. She's like, wait.
This is when you start like doing like the pros and cons.
Correct,
like,
because it's a salary cap max.
Yeah.
So she don't ask for nothing. She don't want to see you more.
Like at all.
She don't ask for nothing. Wendy's, Biggie. Yo, she wants 5 for 5.
5 for 5. Yo, you might have to keep her then.
5 for 5.
You might have to keep it.
She loves chicken wraps.
Yeah, you might have to keep it. Because I don't want the one that wants like Ruth Chris every time, like Nobu every single time.
It gets different.
Right,
yo, listen,
it gets crazy.
Different.
It gets real different.
Yo, it gets real.
It gets scary.
So what about the good? What about the good in all of this? In all of this, what do you think is a good?
I'm gonna keep it blunt. So I think the good is like, this might sound kind of sick, but like if something goes bad, you always have something to fall back on.
That's real talk.
But shorties do the same thing, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know what I mean. Like, and once again, guys, we ain't coming at nobody. We're not coming at nobody. It's just we keep it. We keep it a 93 plus 7 with you guys.
Yeah.
My whole thing is just like this. When you're not committed to one relationship or when you're not committed to one person, you're going through this whole dating process. Now, I'm not sitting there saying that you out there got to be slut buckets. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you was in these predicaments, it's one of those things where, the good is like you said.
Yeah.
Yo, if one doesn't fall through, you could double back on another one.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're losing your morals.
Yeah.
Values, all that extra stuff. All of this stuff comes in together. It's like a gift basket.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like nuts, soap, value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right there. You know what I mean? So, that's the whole thing with the whole having options with dating. Like, it's good to a point, to a certain point when you get tired of having to juggle.
Yeah, because sometimes like one shorty might have something the other one doesn't.
Correct.
But that's when you get stuck in that loop, though.
And then that's where you understand, like, and that's in coming back to this. This is about knowing what you actually want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until you know what you actually want, this is where you're gonna be like, you know what? I can't do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. I want to live this life. I don't want to live this life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yo, listen, man. Listen, okay. Expectations and reality. What do you do when you have a dynamic with a shorty then eventually wants something more?
This happens all the time. Every single time. I'm telling you. This one shit gets scary. Real scary.
Okay.
Because you got to understand who you are as a person, as a man.
Now, look, tell me the come up, the build up to this. Like, so the dynamic with shorty, is she already yours or she's in the phase of something that, Because it seems like, yo, you don't want to be committed with her. You're not ready to take it to the next level.
So that's me, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's how I'm reading it. So tell me, like, you know what I mean? Like, my whole thing is,
you gotta ask her what she's used to, though. You gotta think about all the guys, like I've met shorties who like, oh yeah, like I've gone to so and so places with this guy. This guy took me out to this, and
not me.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But you gotta understand who you are as a guy. Are you a guy who has those deep pockets that can provide all that stuff, bro? But if not, then...
See, and I love how you say that, because you know it's not tricking if you got it.
Yeah.
It's not tricking if you got it. But it's one of those things where it's not. I don't feel like it's real. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm always buying you something, it's just like, it
loses value. It loses meaning.
There is no value.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If I'm just taking you out to dinner all the time, if I'm taking you out over here, blah, 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 we go to Roof Chris, we go to Ocean Prime, we go to Capitol Grill and all the extra shit, like, I ain't do shit.
But it's like, are you doing that to like keep her happy, to keep her around? Because the minute you say like, oh, I can't take you to whatever name spot that it is, right? And then she gets mad. Now what? Because the minute I see that, I'm off. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Like, you're weird, bro.
Bro, but you, and I feel like a lot of times, I feel like, you know, and I'm gonna tell you, oh, man. All right, so my whole thing is like this. I feel like with anybody if you're talking to anybody, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like there has to be a hierarchy. There has to be a level up. Like, I feel that
the tax bracket.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're first talking to a shorty, I'm not telling you to take him to the park or something like that. I'm not telling you to do that. But like, at the same time, make it make sense. Like, take her to somewhere where I don't want to say it's affordable, but somewhere where you guys can engage, have that conversation. Yeah. You're not hurting the pockets like that. But at the same time, but then again, it's just like one of those things where now you level up based off of how much you guys are interacting and getting to know each other. Because if you take it to the top of the top all the time, what if you want to celebrate something one day? Where you gonna take her?
Exactly.
Capitol Grill?
I don't know how. Can I swear on here? Can I swear on here?
Yeah,
all right, good. I thought this was like PG TV. All right. So listen, a lot of niggas out here, they be doing the most on the first date.
No, but we're sponsored by Disney.
Oh.
No, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, my fault.
That's me. He's like, yo, what is it? That's me.
Start the whole thing over. No, my fault. Yo, my fault.
No, you good.
A lot of guys out there, bro. The first date, they feel like they gotta show out, and that's my first rule is never set the expectation high, bro.
You can't.
I'm not flying a shorty out
to
wherever, Miami,
to
Florida. No, I'm not doing that on the first link up. On the first link up is crazy.
You're stupid. You're crazy.
It's crazy. So I don't know. It's all about the expectation you set in the beginning.
Okay, we're gonna double back to this, but I'm gonna ask you this on that topic. So, what do you think is a fair starting point in dating somebody for the first? We're gonna do first 3 months. What restaurants are deemed acceptable to take them to first 3 months?
The first three. So what I do like this whole this checklist thing.
Okay.
Whenever I start talking to a shorty, like I always try to figure out who she is as a person. You feel me?
I'm with you.
Like where you grew up.
Take notes, people.
You feel me? Like where you grew up.
Take notes.
Like where you went to school. What's your family like?
Damn.
You feel me? Like where do you like to hang out with your friends? Who are your friends?
This nigga might be an auditor.
You feel me? So like I do this whole checklist thing. Like I'm out here spilling my whole entire plan, but that's what I do.
But no, it's fair though.
And then once I get all my answers off that's when I'm just like, all right, like you're a shorty who's like super active. You like to do like activity stuff. So I'm gonna take you to like Top Golf.
Okay.
I'm gonna take you to like Level 99.
Okay.
Or all these like fun little active stuff. But if you're like, like high class, whatever quote, like you're a shorty who likes to go to fancy bars, like those low lit restaurants, then I'm like, all right, I kind of understand who you are.
So okay, so do you entertain that? Do you entertain the fact that you a high sedity, bougie ass bitch? Respectfully, bitch.
Respectfully.
B-I-S-H.
Not the other one. 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 Not the ot I entertain that to a point. To a point. Because I want to see if she's humble about it.
So what is it, like $300 a point? Or like
I'm not spending no $300 every week, bro.
On mommy?
No, bro. Like
on mommy. It's not ideal, bro.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's not ideal.
Yeah. Not yet.
Not
not yet. Not yet. I'm not broke. I'm not saying I'm broke. I know a lot of people out here are gonna be like, oh, this nigga's broke. Blah, blah, blah. No, bro.
That's the easy way.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? Everybody see, this is what it is with people. People always count what their pockets don't have.
Yeah.
They always look at people like based off of not their pockets, on other people's pockets. And they're like, oh, you're broke. Sweetheart, you don't go to Capitol Grill every day.
Exactly.
Sweetheart, you go to Chipotle.
Exactly.
You make a tuna fish sandwich for lunch.
Exactly.
Fuck am I taking you there for?
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, you don't even take yourself there. Come on.
Yeah, and I'll be very transparent. I'll be very transparent. Like, I'm the type of guy who likes to please a lot of women. You feel me? So like, I'll be very transparent about that. Like, sometimes I'll do the most.
Yo,
you know, like if you're happy about it, I'll do it.
Flooded.
You feel me? So
about to be flooded. They're about to be like,
no, I'm keeping it real, bro. I'm keeping it real. There's been many times where like, you know, like if you rather go here and like I'm not feeling it, I'll do it anyways, bro.
No, I'm for the cause.
Yeah.
I'm for the cause too.
Yeah.
But I feel you on that.
There has to be a point where it's like, I don't want you to get like too comfortable, or like I don't want to be doing too much and then you expect this every single time.
Yeah, because then that's just, you're setting a bar high.
Exactly.
You're setting a bar high. Yeah. Listen, before we get out of here, you got anything positive that you want to feedback to the viewers and listeners out there?
Anything positive?
Or toxic. I'm on toxic.
I can give you both if you want. All right, something positive is self-respect. Listen, bro. Like a lot of us, like especially men, we fall under the illusion of like vagina a lot. You feel me? Like if she fucks you good and you know like she makes you feel the right way, cool. But like at a certain point, you gotta find the level of self-respect. You feel me? So you gotta figure that out. So as for toxic, man, do what you gotta do, but be safe. You feel me?
He said, "Yo,
do what you gotta do, but be safe." And do your best not to get caught up, because the minute you get caught up, your whole entire tower is falling down.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I love it. A little bit of words of wisdom, people, before I go. You ever been with somebody that lies so much that you just go ahead with the lie? You go along with the lie just because you don't want to argue with them?
Yeah.
More of the story, people.
Yeah.
I don't cheat if I get mad at you.
Yep.
I just go get food without you for a whole day. That's just me.
I love my peace, bro.
You know what I mean?
I love my peace. You know? I won't talk to you all day.
That's it.
And I'll be completely fine.
That's it. I'm going a whole day without you without food.
Sure, I'd be going a whole week, 2 weeks. Bro.
Oh shit, man.
Wow. I don't know, man. That level of pettiness is crazy.
On deadest. Yeah. Nigga, I got nail polish in the car for pettiness, bro. Come on, bro. But listen, man, I want to thank you guys for rocking out with us for another episode of Penis Concerts Off the Books. I got my man Guy in the building. What's your IG? You know
Instagram is Gahel97. That's GAHEL 97_. I'll be the only one that you'll see on there.
Oh shit, so, yo, you see how he dropped down his voice though? Like he got music. Yeah, so you know how to reach me. But guys, man, till next time, man. Salutations. Yeah.